we have developed what I believe to be the world's first solid-state graphene-enhanced battery.
Innovation solves problems.
We're driving innovation across all of our holdings.
And we are saying it again because innovation causes increased productivity.
Because this is an extraordinary disruptive technology, I would imagine.
It is fundamentally going to change the way the EV market operates.
There's tremendous change on the way, and we know it. We're seeing it in our lives. The ground is shifting underneath us.
So guys, hey there and welcome into today's video. In today's video, we are going to be doing an update on Alpine for one of our channel favorite stocks. We have news out. We're going to go over the new letter that has come out on the Twitter page of Alpine about the letter to shareholders, what we can expect moving forward over the coming decade with this stock, why the stock is down. We will also at the end of this video go through the technicals, and I'm going to be talking to you about some very interesting and disruptive technologies because Kent Wilson is prepared to lead this company, guys, into the tens of billions of dollars. He has quoted it. I've seen it now on 2 videos where he is wanting to take the revenues of Alpine,
billions of dollars,
tens of billions of dollars.
And again, he's even stated this in the shareholder letter. So for everyone that is spamming the comments with negativity, I only have one thing to say to you guys. You are going to miss out on the long term if you do not understand fundamentally where this company is going, and things take time. If you are investing in a company, you can't expect to get a 10x in a company overnight. It's just not what happens in the stock market. People are so impatient. They want their gains and they want them now. And if again, a stock is moving down over the course of several months, we go through bear markets every few years, guys. It's so normal. We are in a bear market right now in innovation and growth.
I do believe that innovation is on sale.
As it has been pointed out several times on my channel from Cathie Wood, who is a legendary hedge fund manager with ARK Invest, and they share all of their market research, their up-to-date trends on what is happening with growth and innovation.
Do not believe that investors, the average investor, shall I say, understands how provocative these next 5 to 15 years are going to be as these S-curves feed one another and enter exponential growth trajectories that we have never seen before.
Now, we know that Alpine is a growth company because they are investing aggressively right now to grow their acquisitions in order to become profitable in the future. But they are wanting to take some enormous market share, guys, of their leading technologies with qualitative circuit assembly, with RCA and Electrojet, which is their new acquisition, and of course Vayu Aerospace, where they are currently trying to get in the doors of space and also government contracts. As we start to move through this decade, we are going to see drone technology take off, and it is going to be in the trillions of dollars, guys, of market opportunity.
Well, and I will harken back to 0809. How many people do both of us know who just couldn't take it anymore? And they became very emotional. Their life was flashing before their eyes. They thought they were going to be destitute. You conjure up all kinds of fears as downward momentum continues relentlessly day by day. And they finally can't take it. They sell. And they regret it for the rest of their lives. They think about it every day the market goes up after that. And so I would agree with you. An emotional response, just avoid it. It is usually catastrophic to long-term performance. What is additive and significantly so to performance is averaging down. It doesn't feel good maybe as you're doing it, but you would be shocked how little it takes if you're consistent and you just keep averaging down.
Now, this company are one of the only companies in the US that are working right now with this type of technology that is not even out yet. So once this does come into fruition over the next few years, if we are investing in a company like this and we can choose our winners, there is no guarantee that this company is going to win. Of course, there is always a risk when you are investing in a company, but if you've done your due diligence, you understand fundamentally where the company is going, and you have a fantastic CEO, guys, like Kent Wilson, who is really pushing for this company to be the best that it can be at all aspects of its business model, then again, we are going to set ourselves up in the best direction, especially when we are investing in a stock like Alpine, because again, it is a penny stock, which is why it always has made up such a small percentage of my portfolio. And I have never allowed this stock to be more than 5% of my portfolio at any given one time. And you guys know I always like to buy in at the peaks and troughs and sell out and use that volatility to my advantage. And again, if you've been following this channel over the year, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. So guys, I really do hope that you enjoyed this update today. Be sure, if you're not subscribed and you do love Alpine 4, then it is a channel favorite and we cover it every single week and every single month on the YouTube channel, then be sure to make sure you are subscribed below. And also, if you find value at any point, I really appreciate your help in getting this video up to 50 likes for me. So make sure to hit that big like button. Okay guys, without further ado, let's dive into that shareholder letter and analyze exactly what Ken has said, because we have had some incredible news out about Alpine and where he is taking this company. So guys, welcome to the 8K filing from Alpine, the letter to shareholders that Kent Wilson has done. Now again, this is a beast of a letter because of the fact that it addresses so much news that has happened over the last 12 months. In fact, over more than the last 12 months. The fact that they had 5 acquisitions, guys, over this past 12 months. The fact that we had the NASDAQ uplisting as well. And the fact that we now have 2 new acquisitions on the horizon. So again, this is new information that we are hopefully going to get more news about in the end of Q2. And again, he does hint about what this is towards the end of the letter, but he is saying that again, he's invested very heavily in this company as well as us. He is one of the heaviest shareholders, guys. He hasn't been selling his shares, and what he has been doing is he's been talking about how innovation is driving this company forward. The direction in which he is going, guys, is going to be absolutely enormous, because they are really banking right now on, again, this new Electrojet and RCA acquisition, and of course Value Aerospace. So these are 2 companies, guys, that are doing absolutely solid. He has also talked about how Qualitative Circuit Assembly has also started, you know, with only about 200 to 500,000 in revenues, and it has now grown into the millions. And it takes time, guys. It doesn't just happen overnight. This type of technology, guys, is emerging right now, and they have had some absolutely enormous implications. They are about 5 years ahead of any automaker with their new graphene lithium batteries. The power cell, guys, allows them to charge 2 to 20 times faster. They can use this technology for so many uses out in space, on satellites, in home, in industrial units, and also in cars. This technology, guys, is also super advanced. If it was to have a hole in, it can still continue to work. It won't blow up and catch fire like other auto manufacturers and other electrical vehicles are using those chips right now. So this is some really interesting news. There is a video out as well. I'm not going to include that because this video is going to be so long, but I have felt so good after reading this, and I just want to deep dive quickly into 2 things that he has pointed out. So one of these, guys, is the fact that these new acquisitions would fuel growth in several important sectors. As Cathie Wood has explained many times in some of the other videos I have linked, that again, energy storage is going to be absolutely enormous, guys, in market cap. So again, this company are now working with energy storage, and Ken is saying that the lithium battery market trending towards 41 billion. Now, if we are going to have our hands in this industry, the market cap of Alpine could actually reach the tens of billions of dollars overnight over the coming decade, simply because of the fact that this company are emerging with new energy storage systems, guys, that is using technology that is far beyond any other company right now. And this is a US based company, so the demand is going to be very strong. They are about 3 to 5 years ahead of the growth in China. And again, I watched this on the Kent Wilson Live Miami interview, which you can see here on the Twitter page on the Context 365. So you can watch this full interview as well. I will link that below in the description. He also went on to talk about how the share price has been affected over the past 12 months due to supply chain shortages in the market, and again, there has been many other reasons, and again, there were so many SPACs that were uplisting last year, which is why the Nasdaq was delayed for so long. So a lot of retail investors has actually sold out of their position because again, they were actually thinking that this is bad news. Why are they taking so long? It was completely out of Alpine's hands. This company are in extremely good hands, and again, as I pointed out so many times in my videos, they are doing everything to grow this company into profitability. They are acquiring new companies every single year, and they are doing everything they can right now to grow this company into the tens of billions of dollars. So I really believe that investing in a company like this in the early stages over the next 5 to 10 years, again, is going to be absolutely incredible. Ken Wilson also talks about the valuation of the company, and again, does he think that Alpine is fairly valued? He is saying that the valuation from its market cap today is actually a subjective statement, because the future growth, as I've been pointing out in all my videos, guys, is extremely strong, because the opportunity, again, is just absolutely enormous with the companies with RCA and Electrojet. And I talk so much about these companies, guys, because they are brand new, but again, the revenue opportunity for this market is absolutely enormous. Now, there are so many other aspects I could break down in this letter, but this video would go on for about half an hour, and I really don't want to do that. So I would really expect you guys, if you are actually invested in Alpine 4 or you are thinking of investing, to really solidly go through this, because it has got some fantastic news in. Again, you can pause up on the screen if you just want to read through this right now on, again, any of these parts. But again, it is a fantastic letter that Ken has taken his time to in fact inform us about what is going on. So let's just quickly look at the technicals as to what is happening right now with Alpine on top of all of this information. So guys, as you can see on the technicals, we are still in bear territory because the 21-day moving average is in fact below the 50, 100 and 200 day moving averages, and again we are approaching oversold levels on the RSI. We do actually have a similar base around here from, again, 2020, which again, guys, is so long ago. And if you think of the price of 2020, you are now getting the same price of these shares almost a year and a half later to 2 years. It is just absolutely insane, guys, to think of the growth that this company has had, and again where we are now positioned over the long term, the future projections over the coming decade, because I'm not planning to sell this stock anytime soon unless, again, we do see any more spikes in volatility where this stock does in fact shoot up a few 100%, which it has done multiple times in the past. Again, I will be holding this company for the long term, because right now I really understand the fundamentals of this company and where we are going as a long-term projection. So it doesn't bother me that the short term, again, has negative sentiment, because I'm just averaging down every single month I get paid. I'm adding a tiny bit more into these shares, and again, for the long term, this is just going to allow me to have a better portfolio with better prices for those long-term competitive stocks that are going to absolutely disrupt and innovate in so many new sectors of the market as we emerge into 2030. So guys, I really do hope that you enjoyed what, again, I have explained in this video, and if you did, then be sure to go down there and smash that like button for me, and also don't forget to subscribe. So guys, I really do hope that you enjoyed this video today. We broke down some technicals, we broke down that shareholder letter, and again, you have seen those clips at the beginning of Cathie Wood and of course Kent Wilson saying that this is a very innovative company, and again how they are shifting their insights and they are now thinking about acquiring 2 new companies this year. And if you do want to watch any of the interviews that I did actually use in this clip, I will link them below in the description. If you would like the chance to join the private Patreon for the price of a coffee, or simply just support the channel, I really want to thank you, and again to all of my current patrons, for your existing support and help on this channel to keep this going. Then be sure to check out, again, that link below. Guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, and I look forward to seeing you back on my channel soon for some more investing updates on our channel favorites. Until then, I will see you guys soon. Ciao.
What if a battery could return precious time? Or the ability to move more seamlessly through your life? At RCA Batteries, we offer the solutions and freedom necessary to charge and propel your future safely. Introducing the new RCA Graphene Enhanced Solid State Battery, the next evolution in battery technology, reducing charging time from hours to minutes, with self-cool technology for safer, more stable use, and a battery life that's 3 times longer. A new vision to power our homes, vehicles, and devices is here. RCA Batteries, powering your future.
Innovation platforms that are going to disrupt the traditional world order. And I've been through them with you before. They are DNA sequencing, adaptive robotics, energy storage, artificial intelligence, and blockchain technologies.